presentation for brief DAD3206 for PG Bison. Okay, so this is my first page, and this is just about the brand, the cause, and the location. So yeah, the brand that I've chosen is Vosk. They are a sneaker and apparel brand, and they are a local brand, local to Cape Town actually, or Somerset West. But yeah, local in the sense of South Africa as well. So yeah, basically they just make sort of trendy clothes, but stuff that you can wear every day. And the founder of this brand really wanted to make a difference. So his sort of motto is wanderlust with a purpose. And so that's the whole reason for this whole shoe or the whole sneaker situation, is because he actually wanted to give back to the community. After a natural disaster hit, it hit close to home for him, and he really wanted to make a difference. And he saw a need for shoes, and that's why he partnered with Samaritan's Feet. So Samaritan's Feet is also a local organization. However, they have evolved and expanded and branched out all over the world now. They they've got like branches in, I think, Brazil, and there's I think in 5 different countries. And then yeah, so they've given over 6.6 million children shoes in over 82 countries worldwide. So yeah, these two sort of work really, really well together, and they're a really good match. So yeah. Then with regards to my concept, so because most of the shoelessness in the world is majority in Africa, and so Samaritan's Feet really focuses a lot on Africa, and Vosk's sort of slogan is Imprint Africa, and they've created a hashtag called Imprint Africa. And so for my concept, I really wanted to take that on board and sort of play around with the whole Africa thing. And so I decided to make a 3D deconstructed Africa, focusing not only on the countries that Samaritan's Feet helps, but just, yeah. So I decided to suspend them from the ceiling to play on the whole balance aspect of the PG Bison brief. Yeah, then I also decided to use very natural tones because my whole concept was about Africa, so I wanted to make it natural and in the sense of colors as well as textures. So yeah, then over here, if you can see this middle render, that is an interactive screen where people can go and sort of put their names down if they want to go for the handover days with Samaritan's Feet, or they can actually donate shoes there. They can add their names in the system, and then yeah, then it reduces the amount of paperwork that needs to be done because then everything's electronic. So this is just a furniture piece that I made. It's the point of sales counter, and that's constructed all from PG Bison materials. And yeah, that's about it for that one. And then here are just my sections and my elevations. So over here, I have the section for from the front main entrance. So there's the point of sales, there's all the hanging shelves that you'll see when you walk in, and then this is just a couch where people can try on their shoes, and then against this wall there'll be a mirror so people can like walk and see what their shoes look like from a distance rather than like from up close. Yeah, so then with regards to the materials that I've chosen, so all of these shelves are constructed from PG Bison, the Saxon oak wood, and then this wall, which has that interactive screen, that is also constructed from PG Bison, but that's from the Mellorwood Superglass range in Dunblane Grey, and then the counter over here is sort of a mix of both of them. Then with regards to the flooring, I decided to go for like polished concrete. First I wanted to have like a terrazzo floor, but that'll be really expensive, so I decided on polished concrete. But then I found this polished concrete that has sort of a imprint, like a terrazzo sort of imprint in it. But I know also other polished concrete that you get, if you do polish, you can see like the stones and stuff in there, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to create visual texture, but without there actually physically being texture. And I wanted that texture to be here at the bottom, below all the the African countries, so as to mimic the soil of those countries on which the little children have to like walk barefoot. So that was just sort of my thinking over there. And then yeah, it's just the exterior elevation from the main entrance. So this is all glass. Yeah, and then over here, these are also just shelving and things. So those little dots, that will be where like caps are hung from. Because that's also some of their merchandise. I wanted to focus mostly on the shoes, because that's more to do with the social cause, but they do have other apparel which will then be in the shelving over here. So there's like obviously voids on those sides where there'll be like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff that they sell. And that is also constructed from the PG Bison Mellowood range in Dunblane Grey. Then the flooring over here is just bamboo wooden flooring. The section at the back over here is just private, that's for storage, fitting rooms and stuff like that. And then yeah, that's just the main area. And then over here is just horizontal louvers, as you can see over here. Yeah, so that is basically that. I wanted to sort of have a natural element on the facade of the building, so as to just blend in with the sort of hill at the back of the site, and also just to bring in an element of nature in and around all the like warehouse type elements that the rest of the buildings are like, you know, yeah, constructed of. So yeah, I think that is just about it. Thank you.